Today, we bring you a detailed comparison between two legendary ODI batsmen from the subcontinent, Mohammad Azharuddin from India and Mohammad Yousuf from Pakistan. Let's begin with the number of matches each of them played in one-day internationals. Mohammad Azharuddin represented India in 334 ODI matches, while Mohammad Yousuf played 288 ODIs for Pakistan. Although Azharuddin played more games, it's important to go deeper into the statistics to understand their true impact. In terms of innings played, Azharuddin stepped out to bat 308 times, whereas Yousuf batted in 273 innings. This gives us a fair base for comparison, as the difference in innings isn't that huge. Now coming to the most significant metric for any batsman, total runs. Mohammad Azharuddin scored 9,378 runs in his ODI career, while Mohammad Yousuf scored 9,720 runs. Despite playing fewer innings, Yousuf managed to score 342 more runs than Azharuddin, which already tells us something about his consistency and ability to convert innings into significant contributions. Let's now talk about balls faced. Azharuddin faced 12,669 deliveries, and Yousuf faced 12,942 balls. Although Yousuf played fewer matches, he actually faced more deliveries than Azharuddin, which indicates that he often played long, anchoring innings, staying at the crease, building partnerships, and guiding the innings. Coming to the highest individual score in ODIs, Azharuddin's top score is 153 not out, while Yousuf's highest score is 141. Azharuddin's unbeaten 153 remains one of his most iconic innings, showing his ability to play a match-winning knock under pressure. Now let's talk about batting average, a crucial measure of a batsman's consistency. Azharuddin averaged 36.92 in ODIs, which is solid, especially considering the era he played in, the 80s and 90s when conditions were tougher and pitches more bowler-friendly. However, Mohammad Yousuf boasts a remarkable average of 41.71, which clearly reflects his superior consistency and ability to convert starts into big scores. A batting average above 40 in ODIs is considered excellent, and Yousuf maintained that standard over a long career. Next, we move to strike rate, a statistic that shows how quickly a batsman scores. Azharuddin had a strike rate of 74.02, while Yousuf's strike rate was slightly better at 75.10. Although both players were known more for their elegance and timing than power hitting, Yousuf edges ahead again, albeit by a small margin. It's worth noting that both strike rates are quite respectable considering their playing eras, which didn't focus as much on aggressive scoring as modern-day cricket. Now, let's talk about the number of half-centuries. Azharuddin scored 58 50s in his career. In contrast, Yousuf managed 50 mark 64 times. This again shows how often Yousuf got settled and turned his starts into substantial innings. As for centuries, the difference is even more striking. Mohammad Azharuddin scored 7 ODI hundreds, whereas Mohammad Yousuf registered 15 centuries, more than double of Azharuddin's tally. Scoring a century in ODIs is never easy, and Yousuf's numbers show his ability to build big innings and perform when it mattered. Now let's analyze their boundary hitting ability. Azharuddin hit a total of 622 fours, while Yousuf struck 785 boundaries. Yousuf was a master of placement, timing, and elegance, and his ability to find the gaps consistently is reflected in this statistic. His higher boundary count despite fewer innings suggests better control and efficiency. In the six-hitting department, Azharuddin hit 77 sixes, whereas Yousuf hit 90. Though neither was a typical power hitter like we see in today's modern ODI game, they both knew when to accelerate, and both had the technique to clear the ropes when required. Yousuf again has a slight edge here. So what does this overall comparison tell us? Mohammad Azharuddin was a stylish, wristy batsman who often batted under pressure and led India in difficult times. He was more of a stroke maker, elegant and calm under pressure, and played some memorable knocks, especially in the 90s. On the other hand, Mohammad Yousuf was technically sound, reliable, and incredibly consistent. He was known for his calm presence at the crease, classical technique, and ability to build long innings. His stats, better average, more centuries, and more runs in fewer innings, make a strong case for him being the more impactful ODI batsman between the two. While Azharuddin had more experience in terms of matches played, Yousuf made better use of the opportunities he got. His strike rate, average, and ability to convert 50s into 100s give him a clear edge in this head-to-head comparison. In conclusion, both players were giants of their era. Azharuddin was a pillar for Indian cricket in the 90s, often shouldering the responsibility of anchoring the innings. Yousuf, meanwhile, was a rock in Pakistan's middle order, contributing heavily across the 2000s. Comparing these two legends is not about undermining either one, it's about appreciating their class, their style, and their contribution to the game. While the numbers may lean slightly in Yousuf's favor, both players are etched in the history of cricket as icons of their nations. Whether you're a fan of Azharuddin's graceful flicks or Yousuf's calm elegance, there's no denying that both brought immense value to their teams, not just with runs, but with temperament, resilience, and moments that fans will remember forever. In comparing Mohammad Azharuddin and Mohammad Yousuf, we see two brilliant middle-order batsmen who defined their eras. Azharuddin brought grace and flair to the crease, often playing under pressure and standing tall for India during testing times. With over 9,000 ODI runs, 58 50s, and a reputation for elegant stroke play, he was a mainstay of India's batting in the 1990s. Yousuf, on the other hand, stood out for his consistency, calmness, and classical technique. Scoring more runs, more centuries, and maintaining a higher average in fewer innings, Yousuf showcased his ability to convert starts into big scores. His 1500s and 64 50s reflect a batsman who could dominate attacks without ever looking rushed. While Azhar had the edge in experience, Yousuf maximized his opportunities with better conversion and control. His superior boundary count and slightly better strike rate also underline his efficiency as a modern ODI batsman. Ultimately, the comparison doesn't diminish either player. Azharuddin was the backbone of India during his time, and Yousuf was a pillar in Pakistan's middle order for over a decade. Both had their own styles, one wristy and flamboyant, the other composed and elegant, but each left an unforgettable mark on the game. In the numbers and impact, Yousuf edges ahead, but both remain legends, icons for their countries and masters of the one-day format.